You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Oh, Shawno wants me to do a live read. Thank you. Shawno is one of the great engineers of all time. Hey, TrueCar.com. Did you know that TrueCar.com is changing car buying forever? Yeah. Every day, TrueCar users receive negotiation-free guarantee savings. Some features not available in all states. In the first 6 months of this year, over 275,000 cars were sold by the TrueCar Certified Dealer Network, Peppa.
TrueCar users save an average of $3,221 off of MSRP.
What?
Yeah. When you're
fantastic.
ready to buy a car, just follow these 3 easy steps.
Okay, what's number one?
First, go to TrueCar.com and find out what people pay for the car you're looking for. Then, register at TrueCar.com to see upfront pricing information and lock in your savings. Third step is simple. Just print out your TrueCar savings certificate and take it to the TrueCar Certified Dealer for a better, hassle-free car buying experience. Remember, every day TrueCar users receive negotiation-free guaranteed savings. Save time, save money, and never overpay. Visit TrueCar.com today. That's TrueCar.com.
TrueCar.com.
Oh, 3 steps.
Man.
3 steps.
3 steps. You can't beat that.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right out, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
Davey Mac Sports Program on
Hey.
riotcast.com.
Yeah.
Here's your host, Dave McDonough.
Yeah, that's me, baby. What an introduction. A wonderful way with words. The great Chris Pepper Stanley. He said to my left.
I want my
Give him a
job
round of
back.
applause. Come on. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. It's Eastside Dave. It's Davey Mac. It's the Sports Master.
Master, he's the one that we've been after.
I thought Wordsworth had a way with words, but not Wordsworth. Chris Pepper Stanley.
Pepper.
Sean O'Barry.
Yeah, Shawno.
He's the engineer extraordinaire, but he goes by the name Shawno. And our keyboardist, he's won 2 Emmys. He's the wonderful Roy Schaefer.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
We're all wonderful tonight because we have become a city, a nation of Kansas City Royals fans. Am I right? Pepper Ham.
Kansas City Royals don't win the World Series, I will kill myself.
Oh,
You heard it there first. And that will be done live on the Davey Mac Sports Program.
No, I won't give you that one.
Take that, Star Wars Oxygen, with Jimmy Mack and David W. Collins. Pepper will kill himself live on the air.
No, not on this show. I'll kill it on my podcast.
On your show?
Yeah.
All right. How about WRAT 95.9? All right, how about that?
Maybe. I might do it.
Yeah.
That's my station.
Could we at least cover the funeral?
Mondays through Fridays. Yeah.
There won't be a funeral.
Oh, yes, there will be. I'm Irish Catholic, and I know so are you. I am going to put you 6 feet under the ground if I have anything to do with it.
No,
There's no way
I'll
I'm
be
burning
cremated.
you.
I'll be cremated.
I'm not going to allow that to happen. Pure and simple.
Really?
I will change
You
your
have a
will.
power of attorney over
I will
me?
change your will. You're not getting cremated. You're getting buried in the ground. What if you come back to life, like us Catholics believe when Jesus comes down and we beat the Satan and all his minions? It's like a big Transformers
I don't want to come
movie.
back to life. How about that?
You never read the end of the Bible where it just devolves into a Transformers film?
That's the only thing I ever read in the Bible. I read the beginning and the end. Very beginning and the very end.
Well, Revelation's awesome, right?
Yeah.
There's so much cool shit
Like
going
Michael-
on.
7 seals and whatnot. Is
Revelations is like Guardians of the Galaxy to me. People are like, there's horns.
Howard the Duck shows up at the very end.
Yeah, Howard the Duck. Now.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Oh, come all ye faithful. Remember the part in The Doors where Jim Morrison they're all upset and they're mad in the studio, and Jim Morrison he throws a TV, and then for some reason he goes, come on, let's do a sing-along, like, oh, come all ye faithful. And you're like, I'm pretty fucking sure that never happened. I think Oliver Stone and Val Kilmer are making Jim Morrison out to be a buffoon. Because I can't imagine he throws a television and then goes, come on! Oh, come on! Doors fans know what I'm talking about. Pepper, the Kansas City Royals.
See Paul Rudd after the game?
Yeah, I did. He said he's going to have a big keg party at his mom's house, $5 covers.
I read that. I read that headline on like Deadspin or whatever. I was like, oh, this is awesome. But he was being sarcastic. I really thought he was inviting everyone to his mom's house.
I did too.
I was really pissed at the end of that.
ESPN Women is where I found it. Ooh. So Pepper and I go to different sites. Yes. I was on the women's section of ESPN.com. And when I saw that, they did the same thing. They said Paul Rudd invited people over to his mom's house.
No, he didn't.
And I'm like, this is a fucking joke! You bastards! You've all turned into the Onion!
I didn't know Paul was from Kansas City either.
He seems like it now, though, doesn't he? Oh. You know who also is from Kansas City? Mr. David Cohn, formerly of the New York Yankees and Mets, and says he's still a season ticket holder and plans to attend a World Series game or two. How about that, Pep?
He should get back on the mound.
So did you watch the series at all? Or is there,
I didn't watch the clinching, but I watched the first 3 games.
Yeah. Tremendous series. Actually, the weirdest sweep I've ever seen in my life. Because when you think sweep, you think one team dominated the other.
They were all close games.
And every single one was close. It was dramatic. It was a play here, a play there. The Orioles could have logistically swept, or at least, had the series tied, right? I mean, it's so shocking. And to compound that, the Kansas City Royals becoming the first team to win their first 8 straight postseason games.
Also one of the few
which
times
is
it's possible.
Not even the Yankees of the late 90s did that.
You can't win your first. Up until the playing games, you couldn't win your first 8 at this point. Before the Worlds because of the playing games.
Right.
But yeah, they're making history. Basically, they're just rolling. They're rolling. It's great to watch the Royals. I love them.
I'm so happy with this. I do though wish, or I had wished, that the Cardinals would have beaten the Giants. Now the game is going on right now or soon. As we broadcast this on Thursday night, Game 5 in San Francisco with the Cardinals down 3-1.
See,
how did that happen?
I don't know how the Giants are doing it.
I don't know either.
They're weird.
Is Hunter Pence not the oddest baseball player you've seen? And I always want to call him overrated. And every time I'm ready to point that finger at him, he does a little clutch hit or makes a clutch play in right field. And I'm like, you know what? The guy he's a good player. He's a good baseball player. But the fucking guy, I mean, it's crazy.
I do like seeing the Cardinals lose, though. It makes me happy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sick of both teams, quite truthfully. Giants and Cardinals.
Yeah, the last 4 out of 5 series?
The last 4 straight, one of those teams has been in the World Series. The Cardinals were in the World Series in 11 and 2013, and then the Giants were 2010, 2012. Giants won those.
And the Red Sox last year.
But the Cardinals were still the National League representative. That word was not coming out. I was going to say NL rep.
So seeing the Royals after, 30 years or whatever, and then roll into it, and it being such a young team.
That's true. I didn't even think about this because I remember going to a Yankees game in 1985.
You're old, man.
And they were playing, it was a night game, and they were playing the Kansas City Royals, who would go on to win the World Series that year.
The George Brett Royals.
And the George Brett and Saberhagen. And I remember it was first of all, it was fucking scary as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
The
Bronx in the 80s, Yankee Stadium in the 80s. Secondly, it was a night game, which my parents made a huge tactical error with that. Because what happens in the 80s, if it's not already insane, everyone was drunk. Everyone was fucked up. Everyone was on crack.
Going to get sexually molested.
And she did.
Assaulted.
And that's where the story was leading.
By?
My mom got sexually molested by my brother, which was really weird. No, what happened was, of course, the Yankees got down in the game, and the Royals pretty much put the nail in the coffin to the Yankees' year that year, and so everyone erupted into drunken fights. And I remember being a kid, one guy got knocked so hard in the face, he fell down 3 rows into us. Oh. And with the beer and into us, my mom's like, okay, we're out. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next year, Yankees. That was Donnie Baseball's MVP year, too, 85. So
His career really went downhill from there, huh?
86, he should have won MVP as well, Peppy Ham. He hit 352, my friend. Come on.
But still.
They give it to Clemens? 86 Clemens?
Jesus, Clemens had a long career.
So my point being, I do actually have one little memory when the Kansas City Royals were an elite baseball team, which is why I've been hoping they would get another great team. Remember, they did have Bo Jackson, so he was on the map in the late 80s. But for a long, long time, they've just been terrible.
For the last
But for your lifetime, you've only known them as baseball shite.
No,
Am I
was
right?
2 years old when you were at that game, and I was at that game too.
Yeah. Bullshit, you were at that game. How'd you get in?
My parents brought
Yeah,
me.
right.
2-year-old.
All right.
A night game in the Bronx.
Oh, yeah? They did that too? They made that mistake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Let's see. If it was 85, and I would have been 7 years old. That's how old I was. And you were 2 years old?
17, more like
Yeah,
it,
I
you
should have
old
fucking.
bastard.
We should have been making out. It would have been legal. It would have been legal and shit. Like neither of us would have gotten in trouble.
It actually would have been legal.
You would have been 2. I would have been 7. So it would have been legal, right, Roy?
Let's make this baby
right.
make out with this child.
Let's have like a little radio baby
paid money
who's
to
only
see
going to be
that.
2 years older than us.
Oh my God.
Younger, I mean.
It's gone full circle. Now the child versions of you
I
guys
love
are having
LA.
sex.
All right. But here's a little commentary on the Major League Baseball thing. It was very hard, especially in the division series where you had 4 different series going on. Baseball made a huge mistake by giving this to Fox, because now Fox, in order to promote their rinky-dink cable TV station,
Fox 1
have
Sports.
put their games on Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1.
And then on top of that, I'm flipping between TBS, ESPN, Fox, regular Fox, and Fox Sports 1. I still couldn't find the goddamn playoff game, and somehow it was on the MLB network, which didn't even cross my mind that they would have playoff games, even though it's the MLB network, ironically.
Well, how often do you put on the NFL network? You know?
But I'm like, what's going on here? Baseball, keep it simple. TBS if you want one side, and ESPN. And this obvious attempt, the Major League Baseball, the American League, the NL Championship Series, which Fox Sports 1 has, should be on Fox. It's the National League pennant that used to mean something, baseball fans.
It's not even called the pennant anymore, really. And people don't care about the pen, which is, I think it's down to people only caring about the World Series.
I'll tell you why. Interleague play destroyed people not caring about the pennant. But for 100 goddamn years in Major League Baseball, winning a pennant was almost the real accomplishment, and then winning a World Series was the cherry on top.
Well, look at Major
It's
League.
true.
Well,
Casey Stengel, after years and years of managing, finally got to the Yankees in 49, and his whole thing was, I finally won a pennant. He didn't even talk about the World Series.
Well, look at Major League. They won the pennant.
Exactly.
You know?
The Indians beat the Yankees in the American League Championship Series. Ricky Vaughn.
It wasn't the series.
Right?
It wasn't the World Series. It was
just
the
the pennant.
pennant.
The pennant. And Tom Berenger, remember when he points and then he bunts? Holy shit! Fucking Berenger bunted! And here comes Willie Mays Hayes, and the Indians win! Cleveland rocks! Cleveland rocks!
God, Major League is a good baseball move.
Yeah, that is good. I like how
Serrano lit it up, baby.
I like
Hats for bats.
reportedly.
Keep us warm.
Keep hats for bats.
Gracias.
That guy should have been like, hey, give me my fucking little fur ball back, you thief. And Dorn not caring about third base defensively because he had a goddamn TV commercial contract.
All Dorn cared about was pussy.
Dorn.
It was pussy.
No, all Dorn cared about was Dorn, baby.
Yeah.
He was a selfish ball player. Tom Berenger, selfless. Sean, you know what that means?
Yeah, less than have.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better.
Thanks.
We should watch the Major League for and do a Mr. Stein's Theater 3000 for it.
That'd
Now
be
he
a good
finally hit something on the head. Maybe we were forcing the Any Drunken Sunday, and maybe
For
we
the
should
World Series.
finally do something. Please, can we do something already?
For the World
It
Series.
can't be this Friday or next Friday or Saturday. It could be the Friday afterwards, which would be Halloween. We could do like a fun Halloween thing.
Can't do that, David.
Why not, Roy?
I got to take my kids trick-or-treating.
Yeah, we got
And the
kids.
series will be over. With
We
by
got
then.
kids. We got kids.
I don't have kids.
I gotta go.
He doesn't have kids.
I got to go to Anthony's Halloween party, too.
Oh, well, look at you. Aren't you fancy?
I got a fancy costume and everything.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
I can't tell you.
You're going to dress like Pepper again?
I'm going to dress like a hot dog.
Hot dogs are delicious.
That's a fancy
Yeah, I
costume?
like how he couldn't tell us that for a second either.
Would you buy that at Walmart? You fucking son of a bitch. You trying to lie to me? I'm the
Halloween
king of
world.
Halloween. You know why?
Why?
On midnight on Halloween turns my birthday.
Ooh.
November 1st.
You look a
But I
little-
always celebrate it on Halloween.
Spooky.
I'm going to be 37 years young. You like that?
Oh man, you're getting
Forever young.
You're getting close to 40, dude.
So are you.
What are you gonna
So
do?
are you, big time. What are
you
you thinking? Yeah, how old do you think you are, by the way? You talk like you're 22, like you're a fucking intern. You're goddamn seasoned, guttled and griddled peppy ham. You're long in the tooth, dog. Don't even get me started.
Look, I'm a spry 31.
Yeah, right.
Spry.
Right. Fucking, yeah.
I got a bad knee.
Yeah, Christopher Reeve was Spryer. You goddamn fucking leper.
I got a bad shoulder too. It's,
All right.
it's really bad.
Yeah, I know. Why? Fucking pulling that pug. What the fuck, man? Oh, all right. No, well, listen to this. This was the most. If this isn't like why baseball needs to get rid of the fucking games on Fox.
I thought you were gonna say Dominicans.
Have you? Oh, Jesus Christ! Please censor that. Mark it. We haven't had to say that in a long time. Mark it, Sean.
Mark it, come
on.
on. It was a joke.
I didn't
Mark
say
it, Sean O'Barra.
I marked it.
Pepper. So, have you been watching the games on Fox Sports 1?
No, I haven't. I mean,
So you haven't paid attention to this Cardinals Giants series?
I hate both teams. I've
know,
been,
but-
been tied into the Royals. I
All
mean,
right.
I'll pop in, but Fox Sports 1, I always forget where it is. To be totally honest.
All right. Well, they were going to do they have a Sports Center show that follows their baseball coverage, and it's this really tiny little guy. I mean, he's got to be 5'1", and then there's a really tall guy who's got to be like 6'5". And they're the two Sports Center anchors, or whatever their show
I know
is.
those guys. I've seen the show before.
Yeah, and those guys, and they're really obnoxious, right?
Yeah, that's
well,
their gimmick.
they show a clip of the San Francisco Giants do that song, that Journey song. Don't stop believing. Whoa, whoa. Exactly, Roy. Don't stop believing. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like if somehow Tom Waits sang a Journey song. Anyway, Pepper, the point is this. Steve Perry was there in attendance. He had his dumb little Giants hat because he is a San Francisco Giants fan. And he's a hardcore fan.
Lights, baby. Lights.
He had a dumb little hat and a 1980s like starter jacket. San Francisco Giants. So he's been wearing that gear probably for 30 years.
That gear
lucky
is in
jacket,
right
man.
now. People love those old.
And he hears the song go on, and he starts singing, his own things. But of course, there's no microphone, so he's lip syncing the song. And he was kind of dancing, moving, grooving. Then all of a sudden, Steve Perry takes off and runs up and down the aisles like he's fucking John Belushi in the Blues Brothers or something. I thought the whole thing was fantastic. It made me smile. I was
back.
like, this is great. And these two Fox Sports 1 dickbags are like, wow, that's awkward. I mean, he's lip syncing the words to his own song.
I agree.
And then he goes, and now look at him run down to get attention and have all the fans slap him 5 to get so he can get attention for himself.
Meanwhile, didn't he retire at the peak of his career?
Yeah, I'm
he
like,
was-
what the hell?
He still makes money off
This
those songs.
guy is just
Yeah,
having
sure.
fun. He's the goddamn baseball stadium's playing his song. He's a Giants
He was
fan.
replaced by an Asian man. He should be mocked.
Whoa.
You hear what I'm saying, dude?
So you think those Fox Sports 1 people were in the right?
I kind of like those guys.
I really don't. They destroyed the shit out of poor Steve Perry. And then the Grateful Dead had Phil Lesh and Bob Weir sing the Star Spangled Banner. And me and Roy Schaaf, right? I text him and I go, get that on, get that smoke zone on, Daddy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He fell off the wagon.
Well, not really. That's just all myth. We tried to pretend that that's true.
Really? Because I smoked weed with him before the show.
That was me and Shauno. Roy drinks seltzer. That's his fucking vice.
Canada Dry, baby.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
But we're trying to corrupt him any way we can.
Drinking a
I will say that.
Angry
Shauno offered him some crack, too.
Why you offer me some crack? I'd take a long pull off a crack pipe right now.
Would you really?
Right now, yeah.
Let's do it live next Wednesday. Are we back to Wednesdays next week? Okay. Pepper will smoke crack live on the air. That's a promise.
Yeah.
Let's do it balancing, too, on their balcony. 20 stories high atop of Times Square. It could be like a David Blaine thing.
No, I'll just.
Yeah, we'll just call it crack pipe. And Pepper is balancing himself on that balcony while smoking crack. And we'll just see what happens.
I will jump off.
For 24 hours. No, I don't want you to. I want to see if you fall off.
No, an hour and a half in, I will fall off. I'll give people what they paid for, which would be zero. They won't. They just come and watch.
You'll fall off the wagon, bro. Here we go. Pepper.
Yeah.
This is for the city of San Francisco. They're about to clinch their third pennant, I believe, in 4 years. Holy mackerel. Where have they come out of?
San Fran.
Gonna leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, 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 roll. Make myself a bed by the water side. In my time, I will roll, roll, roll. Come on, Roy Sean. In the bed by the waterside, I will lay my head. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Musical instrumental. See, Pepper, the point is this. The World Series, Kansas City Royals, unbelievable story. Fantastic. I'm pulling for him. But a 6-day layoff means for the third time in 4 years, the city of San Francisco will claim the championship. And that's my in-the-bank World Series prediction. Giants in 7.
Looks like I'm killing myself.
What's your prediction right now? Official. Right now, dog.
The Kansas City Royals in 6.
Good for you. Over the Giants.
Over the San Francisco. Yeah, the Giants got the.
Okay.
Over the Giants.
Boy, we will look like 2 dickbags if the Cardinals come back and win this.
We're going to look like dickbags no matter what.
Predictions don't really matter, do they? Well, how about
Especially when you never get them right, like on this show.
No, we never do. One day I will, though.
Did you ever find that email where the guy tallied up all the points?
Yeah, no, I have to go look for that. I'm going to look for that. Or if you're listening and you were the one who tallied up all the points, just resend it. didvod@gmail.com. Thank you. Anyway. Here you go, Peppo.
All right, give it to me, dude.
Gonna plant a weeping willow on the bank's green edge. It will grow, grow, grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go. The river roll, roll, roll. Short and roll, come on. Fare thee well, I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Yes, sir. My soul. Broke Down Palace by the Grateful Dead. Or Bob Weir's, too. He's still recovering from whatever, what he had, some sort of brain thing or whatnot. I think he had like a brain cancer or an aneurysm or something like that.
I thought it was something in the lungs. But
Oh, something in the lungs? Jesus
I think
Christ.
we're probably both wrong.
Oh, my God.
I know, we're getting.
Maybe it was in his feet then, right? Am I right, Sean?
He had gout.
Sean, by the way.
Yeah.
In the, I know this is going back to the division series. I don't want to concentrate too much on it.
Sure.
Where was your boy, Albert Pujols? He did shit.
I don't know.
In that series.
Mike Trout was even worse.
Mike, you know what? Trout had a home run or two. Okay, go back and look it up. Trout tried to set the tone, before they got swept. by having a lead or a first inning home run. Trout was he was bad the first couple games. Game 3 he was a little better, but then by the time that happened, the fucking thing was over. What do you want from me?
Looks like a Terminator. Like he's fucking jacked dude.
He's too big.
Right?
He reminds me of Urlacher. They look exactly the same. It's like twins over there, right, Sean O'Barry?
Twins.
Your favorite movie?
Vincent.
He loves
this
twins.
is your brother Julius.
Apparently, Roy likes twins too.
Love it.
Of all the Ivan Reitman films, including Ghostbusters and Animal House, these guys opt for twins.
I haven't
like
seen
twins.
since I was a child.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, don't go Netflix and twins anytime. Unless you want to be very disappointed. Then,
I mean, I love Schwarzenegger, but come on.
Yeah, I know. Now, does the name Don Deckinger mean anything to you?
No.
When I think of the Kansas City Royals, Pepper, I think of the 1985 World Series. And I think of Game 6, where the Cardinals were 3 outs away from victory. The leadoff hitter gets up to the plate. One of those tricky little plays where it's a bouncing ball, sort of between the first baseman and the second baseman, so the pitcher has to cover. But the Cardinals get it. The Cardinals get the ball. Plenty of time. The guy's out by 2 feet, but he was called safe. And Don Deckinger was the first base umpire, who they say still to this day has received more hate mail than any Major League Baseball umpire, as long as they can quantify.
That's amazing.
Still to this day, Deckinger, even though the Cardinals have won a ton of, they won in 06. They won in 2011. I know. How greedy are you pigs? Just relax, St. Louis. You're like the National League Yankees, for Christ's sakes. Don't worry about it.
Do you think the other umpires throw that around? Like, don't fucking Deckinger this goddamn this
Absolutely.
game?
His name is totally synonymous.
Just pull the Deckinger.
That's a Bill Buckner. And then, of course, a few years ago, you had James Joyce, who did screwed the Galarraga of the Tigers out of a perfect game. Remember that play?
Right, yeah.
But that was still regular season. This was literally the World Series. Now, it still was just a leadoff hitter. I mean, even if they got the out, they still had 2 outs to get. But according to the Cardinals, it set the wrong tone for their team.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
I know. I mean, they could have gotten a fucking double play, and then Don Deckinger's off the hook. Let's relax. Right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Roy.
I'm with you, Dave.
Roy,
What's that, Dave?
how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Because I want to talk to you about something. Thing I want to talk to you about, baby.
I want to hear all about it, baby.
FanDuel.com. Yeah, it's been a tough year for fantasy football players, I'm telling you. Suspensions, injuries, flat-out busts are everywhere.
The top 5 picks, consensus, in most Major League drafts have all been garbage.
Really?
Besides maybe Matt Forte.
That's right. Peterson out. Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch is Eddie Lacy has been subpar, to say the least.
Eddie Lacy's a choke artist. That's why you leave your problems behind. Get a brand new team every week on FanDuel.com. Just 4 weeks ago, John Stores from New Jersey won $60,000.
Dave, you're from New Jersey.
John, can I borrow some money? This is his first time playing weekly fantasy football on FanDuel.
If you're not playing FanDuel, you're crazy. Look, FanDuel is the leader in 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money with immediate cash payouts. The money's real. Entry fees start just $1. No season-long commitment. No upfront fees. Play each week or whenever you want. It's all up to you. Set a new lineup each week and win every week if you're good enough. FanDuel's paying out more than $10 million every single week this NFL season. But you have to play to win, so sign up today. Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner and use the code DMS and sign up now, Dave.
Yeah, that's right, Pepper. New user special is ending soon. FanDuel will match your first deposit dollar up to $200.
I'm there.
Yeah, that's $200 for free, ladies and gentlemen. Offers only good for the first 50 people that use the code DMS. That's the code DMS. FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today. FanDuel.com.
Love it. Love FanDuel. Love fantasy.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great?
Love them.
How much money have you made off of FanDuel?
$400.
$400? Come on, let me get a taste. Let me get a little taste, baby.
You want a piece of that?
I want a sub. I want a nice sub, a bag of pretzels, and a ginger ale.
I love
for my
that
ride
too.
home.
I love that as well.
For my drive home in New Jersey.
From
So,
where?
From here. from here for tonight.
Subway?
Yeah, give me
want
no.
Subway?
I want a real deli for Christ. Subway.
You like Subway?
Fuck no.
$5 foot long, dog.
You said I was from New Jersey. New Jerseyans don't go to Subway, Dad.
Yeah, you like crap.
We
So
do. Oh, you fuck off. New Jersey food destroys Astoria, Queens. Any day of the week. I will take a taster's choice. You don't see any of these celebrity chefs from goddamn fucking Astoria. But where's Bobby Flay and Anthony Bourdain from? Jersey. Where's the
where they
fucking
live?
crazy
New York.
lollipop man from?
Lollipop man.
You know
Telly
the
Savalas?
the big guy. yeah, where's Kojak from? Huh? Solving crimes.
Dick.
Yeah, he's doing lots of shit, man. That guy.
Right? That guy's definitely blowing dudes.
They say I still find it hard to believe that people say that Telly Savalas was a sex symbol.
Oh, Rudd's
not a
loves
sex
Telly
symbol.
I'm like, where on Vulcan?
You got to Google his music videos, man. He was
Telly
a huge
Savalas
star.
Was they say?
He
By
was
the
a
way,
huge music
Roy's
star
the
in
oldest of
Germany.
all of us.
I know.
So
he's
he
really
would know.
old.
So Roy, you would
right.
probably know. You were what, like 18 in 1972?
Yeah, I was into Savalas.
And so how old? Yeah, you were into Subby?
yeah.
You were into TS?
You ever see my TS tattoo?
Yeah, right. I have. I thought that was for T.S. Eliot,
Right
the
on
poet.
No, Savalas.
Or
That was Savalas.
I thought it was for Tom Sawyer because everyone knows you're a huge Rush fan. Boom, 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 bam.
Has there ever been a better
Boom, boom.
band?
My name's Tom Sawyer. I'm a mean, mean man. And I had a head, a head.
Crazy nonsense. Our boy Victor Cruz is now crippling and crying.
I know. Victor Cruz.
I turned it off
You
when I
never
started
give a
crying.
goddamn pre-game interview on the field of the opposing team because what happens is listen. I know it was a freak injury, but these guys find out that Victor Cruz said minutes before the game, "I love it here. I'm comfortable in Philadelphia. I enjoy playing here. It's not hard." Come on. And yes, I know no one hit him. It
was a
He went up.
non-contact injury.
I understand. He went up. He drops the fucking football. He comes down on his leg, blah, blah, blah. Tears a patellar tendon, whatever the hell that is. But it's just bad karma. Just for superstitious reasons alone, Pepe Hamburger, right?
Well, leading up to that game, there was nothing but shit talk on both sides. Everyone was just talking a whole bunch of
didn't
crap.
the Eagles do some weird little like Eli Manning cartoon?
They
Or
made some it was real creepy, to be honest, and it was kind of scary. And it did get into Eli's head. We all know that
what
now.
the hell did I heard they made a cartoon? Is it like a Eli Manning, like a Far Side cartoon? Like Eli Manning's talking with a cow. And what's funny is the cow's acting like a person. And the cow says, "Got milk?" And I'm like, that's why it's the Far Side. Is that why, Pepe? Is that the cartoon?
Not at all. It was
No?
actually a bunch of eagles scaring
Pep,
Eli.
was this the cartoon, Pep?
What?
Was it like Eli with a bunch of kids and we're like, "Daddy, what is a crossword puzzle?" Family Circus, Pepper. Was it like that?
Not even, no, not
I'm going to say the comic. This is the new game I'm just inventing right now. I'm going to say the comic. You tell me what I'm talking about,
All
okay?
right, go, Eli.
I'm a dumb army soldier who's always got his helmet over his goddamn face.
I can't remember the name of it.
And the sergeant's always yelling at me, "Hey, Beetle."
Beetle Bailey.
Beetle Bailey. 50 points. 50 points for Hamburger. Next one's up.
Go.
I don't know if I have some kind of disease, but my head's as big as the goddamn moon, and the girl pulls the
Charlie
football.
Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie
the
Brown.
girl who's pulling the
Peanuts,
football was
Peanuts,
Lucy.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. That's right. That's the real title, not Charlie Brown. I was giving you I'll give you extra credit is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, Eli.
Extra crew.
Yeah, touch it.
Next one.
Go.
I'm a little girl and I don't even have pupils on my
Annie.
goddamn face.
Annie.
Annie.
No, I said it first. Annie.
Yeah, actually, this is Pepper's game.
Damn it.
You're not involved.
I wanted to play.
Sorry. We'll do cartoons with you next week.
Okay.
Next one, Pepe Ham.
All right.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm just stalling because I can't really think of any more comics. I'm a little dumb fat cat. Always
Garfield,
like Garfield. Okay, here's another one. Since I'm in the animal territory, Peppa. I'm a crazy fucking dog. I'm big.
Marmaduke.
Yes. Marmaduke. You're up to 10,000 points. Do you want to cash out your points?
No.
Or let it ride?
Let it ride.
Do it. Yeah. Ready?
Give it to me.
Here you go. Ready?
Boondocks. The Boondocks.
Boondock. No, I'm not doing that one.
It's a cartoon.
Here we go. Ready? I got one.
Black people?
I'm a woman clearly having her premenstrual cycle. Because I get mad, I get stressed, sweat starts flying off of my head. I'm like,
I know this one. I know this one.
I'm like, I need some ice cream.
It's
But if I
Kathy.
eat it- It's Kathy.
I said first, Kathy.
Pepper, you win a new car.
Yes! I really needed that.
And that's called Eli Manning's Name That Cartoon. Thank you. Fucking Eli. Do you think the Giants will respond this week against the Cowboys or what?
Well, the Cowboys just beat the Seahawks.
I know.
So I guess they're for real.
I know.
Because they've become a running team.
I know.
They figured out, let's
I'm
not
bothered by
depend
this.
on Tony Romo.
It's a good
And
strategy.
It's working.
Well, what it is you run the ball a little bit, but you say, Tony Romo, give us the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter we run so that you don't throw any fucking crazy ass interceptions in
ruin
crunch
it for
time.
everyone.
That's what's going on. They finally figured out. Take Tony Romo out of the fourth quarter. He can't throw that game-ending interception, and it's working off.
With them becoming a now running offense primarily, Johnny Football would have been a good fit in Dallas.
Yeah, man, Johnny Football.
You think he trades for him in the offseason? Because Romo's obviously done.
No, Romo has a legitimate shot this year. I hate to say it because I know it's,
they
cool,
4-1?
it's cool to hate Tony Romo. He has a legitimate shot, and here's the reason why. See if you agree with this one. I believe all of the elite teams have absolutely taken a step back. Your Seattle Seahawks, your Denver Broncos, yes, I said it, and your San Francisco 49ers. All of those are your 3 elite teams year in, year out now for the last 3 years. And to me, every single one of those has taken a step back, which means a team like the Dallas Cowboys, if they got hot, might have a chance this year. I really, truly believe that.
I think the 49ers took a step back last year as far.
They still reached the NFC Championship. I can't say a team that reaches the NFC Championship or AFC Championship has a failing season, even if they do lose. Yes, they did lose to the Seahawks.
Who do you think is the best team? I think the Chargers might be the best team in the NFL right now.
That's my point.
Phillip Rivers has like the all-time.
How crazy would it be if Phillip Rivers, Tony Romo Super Bowl? But that's my point. That the Chargers are like the AFC version of the Cowboys. That team like the Phillip Rivers-led San Diego Chargers can win a Super Bowl this year. I actually believe that.
But also it's really early. I mean, literally, it could
Not
be
that early anymore. It's week 7.
I know
starting
it's week 7,
tonight.
In 3 weeks, everything could look different. Honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's sports, Peppy Ham. I guess in
Right.
3 weeks, everything in the world could look
I
different.
mean, we could all be dead from Ebola.
Well, yeah, I mean, trust me. By the way, with this Ebola thing, I went, you know how I get the screeners from the Writers Guild? Yeah. I went and found my screener for Contagion and fucking threw it right in the trash because I'm now officially freaked out with the rest of
Giants
America.
are getting like prepped about.
Yeah, I heard that.
Going to Dallas because it's Ebola town.
Yeah. The New York Football Giants had to take an Ebola course before heading to Dallas to play the
Their
Cowboys.
football players are too strong. They're not going to contract it.
What the hell are you talking about?
They're strong men. They're
Just
not.
get back to the get back to the keyboard for a little bit just get back to the keyboard because it's too much. It's too much craziness.
I didn't even
It's
think
too
of
much
that.
craziness.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So this is what the Sean and Roy Sports Show would sound like. One guy goes, "They're big football players. They can't contract diseases."
They're not stupid and weak like women.
And Sean O, after about a minute and a half of dead air, goes, "I didn't think of that."
To which I replied, yes.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. This is for you Ebola people out there, Pepper. That's right, Roy.
We're huge in West Africa.
In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. What the fuck are you two doing?
What key are you in, Sean? I forgot to.
This is why I was begging you to practice before the show.
All right, we got it. We're on it.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. Come on, Pepper. In every life we have some trouble. Come on, Pepper. When you work, make it double. Don't worry. That's it. Yeah, you're doing it.
Be happy.
Be happy. You got it.
There you go.
Here you go. There's a good part. Ooh, don't worry. Ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry. Be okay, stop it. Stop it right now. Well, Roy, the next time I beg you to come in and rehearse.
I love that. It was amazing. We're all in a different key. It's
That was
hard to do.
That was like the anti-fucking Beatles right there. We were the fucking retarded Beach Boys. We were so harmonious.
That was the most impressive thing I've ever witnessed, man.
I've ever.
You pulled that song out of the blue. That fucking song was supposed to be for the Royals or the Orioles, right? What the fuck? You weren't even talking about baseball. I didn't have the bass.
It was four musicians in a completely different.
Four people were singing different tunes.
It was like we were Yes or something.
All right, stop. But I swear to God.
All right, all right, here. I'll throw
He
this
just
out
called
to
us Yes.
Yeah. How much do you think a ticket to the Titans at Redskins?
I'm only laughing so hard because I really do see Roy's point. It's almost impossible for four people to even trying.
It's like with
to,
Dream
to
Theater.
actually play four different keys at the same time.
We're that talented.
That's heavy shit, man.
We suck that much.
No, we're that good.
Not even two people were on the same page. Oh my God!
This show is
that was
tonight.
the fucking funniest thing I've. I can't calm it down. All right, Pep. Let me ask you a question.
What?
Brian Hoyer. Is this motherfucker going to get the Cleveland Browns somehow into the playoffs, even as a wild card team for real? I mean, I don't like a journeyman QB. Who does? But Brian
Last
Hoyer.
season, before he busted up his ACL, I think he started 2 or 3 games. He was good. He was keeping them in games.
How old is he? He's like 28, right? I mean, he's not a
I think
spring
he's a little
chicken.
older. Yeah, he's not like a
29?
young kid.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Hoyer, he's been around the block a little bit.
He's like a little used up slut.
That's what I don't like about Fitzpatrick for Houston. Why I thought that was, not a wise decision. I don't see Fitzpatrick as a big-time quarterback that's going to lead you to a Super Bowl, even though their defense. But see, now even the
He's
Houston
29. Hoyer's 29.
He is. He's 29. That's what I thought. Even the Houston Texans defense now is struggling because Fitzpatrick has been so anemic offensively.
Fitzpatrick had like half of a good season with the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, they're 3
years ago.
Fitzpatrick, you know what? Houston Texans are 3-3. That's what Fitzpatrick is. He's a 500 quarterback. And Brian Hoyer, to me, reminds. So, say Brian Hoyer gets you into the playoffs. Does Johnny Manziel still return to Cleveland? Do they still keep him? Do they keep Brian Hoyer? Do they decide no matter what happens, barring a Super Bowl, of course, Johnny Manziel is coming in for year 2?
Hoyer's got to get them to the Super Bowl. They may not win it, but he has to get them to the Super Bowl to have safety and allow them to think they can drop.
All right, let me give you a scenario.
All right, give it to me.
Alex Smith got the San Francisco 49ers to an NFC championship, which they should have won. It wasn't his fault that the Giants beat him because his special teams dropped 2 fucking punts. It wasn't Alex Smith's fault. So, but next year, they made the move for Kaepernick over Alex Smith. Yeah. And at the same time, they ended up, not really getting a lot for him because of that, So that's my point. Do you now strike while the fucking thing is hot? And get sell Brian Hoyer for maybe a pick or 2.
I don't think Hoyer's
Second round pick?
I don't think he'll get a second round pick.
Third round pick for Brian Hoyer? I mean,
Maybe.
say he goes 9-7 with the Cleveland Browns. And you're a team that has no quarterback. Oh, hi, Oakland Raiders. What about that? What about Jacksonville? You need somebody. Eventually these teams have to win football games, right? If you're the Jaguars and the Raiders.
I don't know. It's exactly. The Jaguars and Raiders will never win games. I mean, it just doesn't fucking matter, dude. To those 2 cities.
And I swear to God, if that fucking Davis family, if Al Davis's children or whoever that was running that
selling it,
goddamn pirate ship, if they fucking take that team out of Oakland again, And the rumor is maybe San Antonio, and of course, obviously,
I didn't hear that.
And the other rumor obviously would be L.A.
San Antonio, another team in Texas?
Yeah.
No, Jesus Christ.
People look at the success of the Spurs, and those people support the shit out of that team.
Yeah, that's because that's the only goddamn game in town. That's why, and they're good. And they've been good for 15 years.
Yeah, they've been good forever.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's why they're getting
5
supported.
titles. I don't know.
Look, do you think they moved down to L.A.? They just moved the team back down there?
Here's what you do. No, you keep the Raiders in Oakland, you take the fucking Jaguars, put them in L.A.
Los Angeles Jaguars. All right.
First of all, you were talking about Texas getting another team. Florida has the Dolphins and the goddamn Bucks already. They don't need a third NFL team. No one goes to see the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not even people in Jacksonville. Put them in L.A. Come on. Am I right? Or don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile, but don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. And don't worry. What's a little better? Be happy. All right, here comes for the awful chorus. Ooh, don't worry. Ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy. We redeemed ourselves. We redeemed ourselves, right, Roy?
No, we sure did.
That was passable, Roy.
I'll take that one in a bag.
Why am I the only one clapping? Clapping for myself, essentially? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we redeemed ourselves. At least that's what I tell myself at night. I redeemed myself, right? Once today.
You know Hoyer's from Cleveland.
You know how awful Hoyer's from Cleveland, yeah? I get road rage all the time. Today I used my road rage to, before I got, on the Jersey side of the Holland Tunnel heading into New York City, this woman, I'm in the Easy Pass lane, this woman nearly slams into my car from the center lane, right? So I pull up next to her at the stoplight, and of course, she's texting, okay? And that's why she nearly fucking ended, the Dave man's life over here. I'm already dealing with a cold. I don't need that. So anyway, but guess what, Pepper?
What?
I said woman, I said texting. How old would you think?
Woman driving, texting?
Yeah.
27.
Right. This was a 70-year-old grandmother with 2 fucking kids in baby seats in the back. Thanks. Thanks, Grandma.
Jeez, hardcore.
Yeah, and this is my point. I'm not Mr. Soapbox or Mr. Law and Order, but the texting and driving, stop it. Thank you. I'm Mike Ditka. Stop it. I know. Sometimes we do PSAs here. I'm going to send this to NBC. Hopefully they give me That's One to Grow on tagger, and we'll be in good shape there, Peppy Ham, and the little fucking rainbow going behind me.
I wonder who she was texting.
That's beside the point.
Maybe she's on her way to a booty call.
Oh.
I said it was a grandmother with 2 kids in the back.
Old women don't suck dick?
Jesus, let's go to the music, please, with the NFL picks, Sean O'Barry.
Oh.
You know how much it costs to go to the Titans at Redskins game?
$8.
$9. It's $10 to see Seattle at the Rams.
$10 to see Seattle at the. How about this? Take the Rams out of St. Louis. It's a weird experiment. Yes, you had the greatest show on turf. Put that team back in Los Angeles.
Did you watch Monday Night Football?
No. I was watching the fucking
So they're
play.
in the throwback. The
no,
Rams,
the game got rained out.
The Rams are in the throwback jerseys, and Gruden keeps on.
I love those.
And they had like a good first quarter. Like they threw for 2 touchdowns. They're up 14-0 over the. 49ers.
Oh yeah, I was watching that game. They were up 17-3 at one point.
And then Gruden keeps saying, "This is like the greatest show on turf." I'm like,
yeah. This looks like the great. Yeah, because that guy's Kurt Warner. That other guy's Marshall. Fucking Marshall Falk. Bruce. The rest of them.
Gruden's the greatest play-by-play guy since.
No, he's great. He is the new Madden.
Exactly.
He's the new John Madden. That's what he is.
Doggone sons and
That's right, Coach.
Coaching, I really do.
The talk is the Raiders want to offer him,
ridiculous amount of money.
an entire city, and maybe somehow the Golden Gate Bridge, just to come back to the Raiders. Yeah, and you know what? They should. He's got such a good job at ESPN. The only way I get him the coaching is, hey, coach, you're going to make $15 million a year. You're going to blow away every other coach's salary. So just come on in. Come on back.
Bring your beautiful ass over here.
Okay, Jono, on that note, Can we hit the music, please? Yeah, that's right. Everybody be fucked up tonight.
Thursday night football, right?
Thursday night football, the Jets versus the Patriots.
With washed up, old, stupid, dumb, possibly
Geno
bisexual Tom Brady.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Geno Smith. Because I think he's washed up as well. I know he's very young, but he sucks. Sean O'Barry, Jets versus the Patriots. Let's go.
Happening right now?
Right now.
Jets 0, Patriots 6.
All right, you're a son of a bitch. Go, Roy.
He's actually wrong. It's Patriots 14, Jets 23.
All right, Jets. Wow, Roy Schaefer up
New
there
England
special.
Patriots 34. New York Jets 14.
Tom Brady
Cover City.
and Bill Belichick smell blood. And the blood is of that fat man. And yes, I know he had the lap band surgery. In my eyes, he's still fat. Rex Ryan. Because they know he might be out of a job this year during the season. And as a result, they're going to embarrass this motherfucker. Patriots 47.
Wow.
Jets 10. Next game.
Christ. That's a serious beatdown.
You got it.
All right. Next game. Kansas City Chiefs at the San Diego Chargers.
You might think the San Diego Chargers are going to win this football game. They're 5-1. The Chiefs are 2-3. Sean O'Barry, go ahead.
Chargers 18, Chiefs 7.
Oh,
Shauno's right. It will be Chargers.
yeah.
But it will be a little higher score at 23-7.
No, first, let me pause for a second. Why are you the judge and jury of Sean O? Sean O's right. Sean O's wrong.
Just call it like
Who
I
made
see
you-
it, Dave.
Yeah, well, why are you shitting on Sean O?
No, he's just agreeing. It's okay.
But then he said you were wrong before.
You gotta have
I'm
his
sticking up for
prediction
you.
right.
All right. I see what you're saying.
Go, Pepper.
Phillip Rivers, those 4 touchdowns. San Diego Chargers 28. Chiefs 10.
Pepper, you might think, as I said earlier, the Chargers will win this football game. After all, 5-1. Chiefs 2-3. But Pepper, do you not understand that there's a little magical fairy dust being sprinkled on the city of Kansas City right now by a big-titted sports goddess? That's right.
Ned Yost?
That's right. Ned Yost. That's who I was talking about. The Royals are in the World Series. And as a result, the Chiefs 34. Who are they playing? Chargers 31.
Wow, upset special. No one sees that.
That's right. Next game.
We got to do it.
Go
New
for
York
it.
Giants, Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, Jesus.
Dallas?
Sean O'Barry.
In Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
Giants 85.
Oh.
Dallas 16.
All right, so that wasn't a real pick. Go ahead, Roy.
My prediction is real, and it will be
Giants.
Giants 23-7.
Wait, there's 7. Pepper. By the way, you're listening to the Pot Show, ladies and gentlemen.
New York Giants are going to upset the Dallas Cowboys.
What?
Odell Beckham Jr. is going to come up big. He's going to be the new Victor Cruz. All you dumb, drunk assholes are just laughing, aren't you?
Somehow we decided
New
to
York-
have a pot and drinking show without telling anyone.
New York
So we might as well
Giants.
just cop to it now.
New York Giants 17. Dallas Cowboys 10.
All right. Love your pick. But I love it even more if you doubled those points for the New York Football Giants. Eli's going to have a big game. Eli loves playing in Dallas. I love me Eli. I love that he likes comic strips from the 1980s. As a result, Giants 34.
That's right.
Cowboys 10.
Whoa, close to my score.
JPP's going to have a big game, Pepper. You watch. Last game.
Sunday Night Football. The San Francisco 49ers in Denver.
Yeah. Sean O'Barry, Niners.
Sunshine State.
That's right. In Denver, though. Colorado.
$300 a ticket.
Right.
Go ahead.
Gorgeous.
Just please choose who's going to win. 49ers or Broncos?
49ers.
Yeah.
49.
Roy.
It's really just fucking
The
pathetic.
Broncos are going to ride away with this one.
Why don't you have for every pick? You got to have a pun for every fucking pick now. Every single one. This is
Pepper,
amazing.
go. I don't want to hear the end. Roy, I don't want to hear the end. No, I don't. Pepper, go.
No, wait, will they cover? Or will
No,
they
I know. I don't
close?
care.
All right.
Go, please.
All right.
Get away from this madness.
Denver Broncos are going to make the San Francisco 49ers.
Never again. Never
And
again.
Jim Harbaugh looking like a bitch. Denver Broncos
Yeah.
41.
Okay, Broncos 41.
49ers
Yeah.
6.
Whoa!
I guess it's going to be fucking bad.
Yeah, that is going to be blowout city.
Jeez. Sunday Night Football is the game of the week now.
I don't know where to go with it. Except face, I do. Peyton Manning is going to be good.
Face yourself.
Peyton Manning is going to be good. Colin Kaepernick is going to struggle in Denver. I don't believe in him. I believe
That air's too thin, Cap man.
I'm not even joking. He is an inaccurate passer who sometimes lets the ball fly.
I get
in
nervous.
that thin air.
I get nervous
the ball
when he
will,
throws the
will
ball.
rise up on him. Maybe this is the pot talking, and the ball will fly out of the stadium, and no receivers will be able to catch it because the ball will head into space.
And a flag will be thrown.
And then the ball will go into a different galaxy where a bunch of aliens will start worshiping it as its own pigskin deity.
No one's going to take us seriously as a sports show anymore.
Maybe this is the pot talking after all. Broncos 31, 49ers 28. Sean O'Barry hit the closing music, and we have to get the fuck out of here.
This shit is a clusterfuck.
Sorry.
Hope you're sorry.
I'm sorry. No.
Baby, why you
I'm
sorry?
sorry we dominated so hard tonight.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry we hit 8 grand slams tonight
Right?
and gave you wonderful ladies and
You like
gentlemen,
that, you scumbags
the most
listening?
wonderful free audio you'll
Huh?
ever hear.
You don't pay anything for this.
And I would seriously listen to this at about 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday night.
Yeah, you
I'm
smoke
just
some weed,
telling you.
You get a couple cocktails in you.
Yeah.
You do a fat rail.
That's
and
right.
You just fucking
It all
chill.
makes sense.
That's
at that
right.
point.
That's right. Anyway, for the Davey Mac Sports Program, my name is Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
Chris Pepper Stanley, Sean O'Barry, Roy Schaefer, Harder. Good night, everybody.